Already drama. What's happening?
What is up? So I'm having a ball. We're like reading the chat beforehand. So Papa Drew's already got an issue. So let's start at the beginning. Bambita, you were waiting. Woohoo!
Thanks for waiting.
Thanks for waiting.
Forever best friend.
You were waiting too. Papa Drew, sometimes I feel like signing.
I wasn't waiting. I was working.
Yeah, he was editing.
I'm editing, trying to put the finishing touches on Sunday's premiere, which is going to be a long one. Yeah, I was, going back and forth. Should I cut this in half or keep it together? And I've watched it twice. I'm not totally done, but I'm real close to the end. But I've watched it twice and went, just going to keep it long. Yeah. So right now I'm right about 35 minutes. And if you cut it in half, it would seem like, we're
already going to have a lot of keys.
Why did you show this video? It doesn't have enough content kind of thing, And it's either you don't have enough or you just have a full plate. So Sunday's going to be a 35, 38 minute, whatever I end up with. I think I'm real close to the end here, about 37 minutes.
And then video. You have to do your... Have you already done the intro and the outro?
I've already done the intro, and the outro is simple because I'm doing a carbon copy of the intro.
Oh,
so I'm trying to do a consistent intro and outro for just a little bit, just to save a little time, because it is a lot of time to make intros because you're grabbing lots of clips and changing music and trying to cut the clips to fit the music. And
I think we should just make one and it be our...
Well, I'm not happy with what I made as far as a permanent one because I need to learn more techniques to create more of a cinematic type feel. But for now, it's going to be something for the short term.
Yep. So how do we look? Everything looking okay?
Yeah, Sherry's doing a different light scheme to see.
It's a little stormy. Bambita, we're trying the light like we were playing with today. Only thing is, if he can move his eyes a certain way, he can shoot lasers.
I can shoot the...
He's got laser glasses.
The light.
Hey, Sonia. RB DJ. Papa Drew got a phone call to take a Great Dane. Mm-hmm. You live in a 1,200 square foot condo. You crate your dog most days, and 2 Great Danes might be a lot. One train the other. 1.5-year-old pup. I watched your video today of the diving video. It was pretty cool. And then, of course, I was telling Robert about your... worst RV day ever.
Yeah, I haven't had that day yet.
No, we haven't had that day yet.
I've had a little
seepage,
a little seepage,
little spillage.
Going, oops.
And that's usually with like something that doesn't seal.
Well, my observation was, I don't think they had a breather on the tank that I was dumping into because it pushed my elbow out of place with weight on it. I had a good 15-pound sandbag or whatever. I don't even know how much it weighs, but it's probably 15-pound sandbag on top of the elbow and opened the valve, and it pushed it up and turned it sideways, and I had some seepage. And, I was right there, so I was able to shut it right off, but still.
Yeah, little seepage.
That was my worst so far. And thank God they had a garden hose right there, so I could wrench it back into the tank where I was dumping.
Yeah, there's pros to having 2 dogs or any animals, especially if you're away from them where they could keep each other company. But Great Danes are huge. I don't know. So your baby was really cute. We got Happily Ever Hanks here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let me go back up because let me say hi to a few people.
Yeah. How'd you get down there so far? Look at all those comments we missed.
Oh, because I saw that where I typed in, "Are y'all ready?" And RBDJ said, "Maybe." Hey, Kenneth. So I'm trying to go in order here. Is it an hour long? No, it's not going to be an hour long.
The video is going to be around less than 40 minutes, between 35 and 40. I'm thinking closer to 36, 37, 37 minutes.
We've got some superstars in the house. We got Daydream about
nice things.
We got Papa Drew, superstar. We
enjoyed your interview with Traveling Robert Tuesday.
Bambita, superstar. RB DJ, superstar. Lots of them in here.
Yeah, and moderators, please keep an eye out for those trolls. We're seeing them last time.
And there was one on my lunchtime one that came in after I'd already left and went over to raid Roy and Becky, and it was a adult porn star, adult entertainment star. I don't know, but I didn't know until I got into the other one and somebody told me.
Papa Drew says make 2, a first part and then a second part. Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem. We're just driving to the Keys. You know how long it takes to get to the Keys from where we are staying? It takes 6 to 7 hours. So, and we love the drive. I mean, it's not it's boring while you're on the mainland, but once you get to going through Key Largo and things, it's an interesting drive to us. So I'm not just going to, fluff over it. So all that to say, it's a long drive. Plus we stopped in Davie, in South Florida. So we kind of did a small, quick review of that park. It was a KOA in Davie. So we did a little ride around and a quick review. So if we stopped it, say after the first day, it would be 15 minutes long. So it wouldn't be it was not really as interesting, just a 15-minute video on our drive to Davie. So when I watched it twice, in my observation, it kept me very engaged, but I'm a different breed. So part 1 and part 2 works in the past, but on this one, I didn't feel like I wanted to break it into 2 parts.
And we're already going to have
2 weeks of
Keys
of the Keys. So it's going to be,
so we're probably going to have Keys burnout. Y'all are probably
we're going to break it up.
Yeah. We're going to throw in some other ones in between.
I probably shouldn't have done the catch, clean, and cook right away. I probably should have saved that.
No.
And did that.
We've been
after
asked.
2 weeks.
People have been asking us though, when are you going to do that? When are you going to do that? So
yeah, what'd you think of the catch, clean, cook video?
I know journey awaits.
I know it was cool to see the underwater footage catching the lobsters. It's great. I really enjoyed it.
Papa Drew is doing a class on Sunday, YouTube thing. So I am going to make sure. Are you doing it live? I don't know what the Y is from. And Chasing America.
Chasing America, welcome.
You make something just to get by. I don't know. You've got some good intros for your lives.
Yeah, when I find the intro that sticks, it's going to be a well done production, and what did I say? Theatrical or cinematic? Cinematic. That's what I'm looking for.
Hey, Weekend RVing.
Yeah, it's kind of like our intro where we use the template from the iMovie. Happily Ever Hanks.
Lighting is on point. You like Robert's dagger laser eyes? You can be like a.
Yeah, it makes you look really weird. Look at that. I didn't do it. Sherry did it.
I did it because it doesn't. I don't have glasses on, so
I put it way back there.
Yeah,
so
we use it a lot, but
way back there. But I'm not in charge, so I just let it go.
This works good today. I like it like that.
It's too bright for me. It's a little too bright.
Oh, you want to? I can make it bright.
No, leave it alone. So Happily Ever Hanks is doing a premiere, I hear, after this.
Yeah.
And it's a new video coming out. Looking forward to that. And I'm thinking we're gonna try to make one of those thumbnails for Sunday to get people, the drama of our.
We have a drama. It was a little bit of a drama video.
Yeah, we have a scene.
We have a little drama.
We have a little drama in the video. It's not videotaped. The drama is not videotaped, but what happened was a little dramatic. So I didn't tape it because I certainly wasn't in a mood to tape it.
It would have been lots of them.
Yeah, I was not happy.
Robert doesn't cuss, so there wouldn't have been bleeping.
Yeah.
But it would have been a lot of grumpiness.
Yeah, just grumpiness. So, and Sherry was comfortable in the truck. She never got out to videotape anything. So I blame that on her. But
apparently I can't videotape anymore because every time I go to hit video,
right,
I forget I just did it again today.
So you did what I did the other day.
Yeah.
I hit video record, but I was not. And then when I hit the button again to turn it off, I was recording. So she did something like that.
We're going to have to know about that sometime.
Yeah. So anyway, all that to say, we're going to try to get one of those thumbnails out there that pull people in.
Yeah, he had a bad camping day. I see. Look, see, you do this and then all of a sudden it's gone. Was it here? Oh, no, there we go. Well, you're lucky, Daydream.
No, I haven't either yet.
Roll my beer. Oh.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've heard about that.
That's a bad day.
I've heard about that.
That trumps you, Papa Drew.
Yeah.
I'm sure he saw more than corn nuts.
You guys can trump me any day on that. I have no desire for that.
So happily ever Hanks. You should go to Papa Drew's RV. Papa Drew, you should link that video. I'm just checking to see who's here. Gosh, y'all are all in here just a chit chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that RVers Live is not a troll. Yeah, I was saying earlier when we first saw RVers Live, well, it was a month ago, and we were like, who is that? And because it was Papa Drew Talk with a different name.
Right. Yeah.
And we expected to come out of Papa Drew, but it was coming out of somebody else. And so it was.
I have another YouTube channel that I watch, like Happily Ever Hanks under RC1 Fun, I think it is. I watch under another YouTube channel. That channel is just for my fun, not for anybody else.
I like it.
It's putting my goofiness on there.
He's actually is pretty goofy. He always looks so serious when we're doing these lives, but he's actually really goofy.
Yeah, the RC1 Fun video is not YouTube channel is not to make famous. It's just for my look
Becky.
at my fun stuff.
Hey.
Yeah, if you love the Keys, then you're gonna love our series that we're gonna be on forever on going to the Keys. So the Sunday's video is going to be the drive to the Keys and through the Keys to get to our campsite. And it's going to have lots of, good video footage, So to me, it's very interesting. I mean, for us, a lot of the fun is the trip to the place we're going.
Yeah.
The journey is really fun for us. And it's really extra fun when we're going to the Keys, going through the Keys, because we love looking at everything in the Keys, even if we've seen it many times.
It's my bestie. She was my bestie when I lived in Virginia.
Victoria,
Coffee.
Coffee. Oh, nice to meet you, Victoria.
Are y'all in North Carolina yet? Yes, Vern, you finally caught us live.
Nice to see you. Yay. Yes, we see your little chats after we get off.
Yay.
Yes, we're live. We're live.
Those laser eyes are sweet.
And now that Happily Ever Hanks is doing a premiere after our live, how can I do a premiere at the same time they do a premiere on a Thursday?
Journey awaits. You can't.
So maybe I'll make it a different day if I want to do a premiere. So maybe we'll do it on Wednesday night.
Your best video yet. You keep saying that. Really?
What are you talking about?
They said it's their best video yet.
Tonight is your best
video yet.
Okay. We know how you are.
At some point,
we know how you are. You're a salesman. You're a salesman. And you're good at it.
Yeah.
You don't fool me, but it's a good sales pitch.
Papa Drew, y'all coming to Florida at all for the winter? I just lost it again.
Also, I'm going to be making an announcement on Traveling Robert's Facebook page We have
Oh wow, I got lots of people in here we don't normally have.
we have pretty much nailed down a date
Wicked Adventure
for a meetup with Traveling Robert at Itchituckty Springs Campground. So Itchituckty Springs, if you're not familiar with it, it's in North Florida, pretty much northwest of Gainesville, and we're going to be doing it in November 2021, and we're going to have the whole campground.
Yeah,
the whole campground
we're
for
renting out the whole campground.
Traveling Robert fans,
and it's a spring,
and there's a spring nearby, and nice kayaking river nearby.
So y'all could plan a trip.
Those who love Traveling Robert,
or just want to come to Florida and go dip in
just those who love Traveling Robert.
If you just want to come to Florida and dip your tush in the springs.
Yes, you can at other campgrounds, but this campground is going to be for Traveling Robert fans only.
I think just about anybody who RVs is a Traveling Robert fan.
I don't know, but anyway, we're getting the whole campground to us for a week. So it's going to be fun. Well, for us meaning Traveling Robert fans, I'm going to, like I said, make a post on Facebook, on his Facebook page really soon. And
Forever Best Friend.
It will be a first come, first serve basis for reservations.
Yeah.
And space is going to be limited.
It's going to be in a year.
Yeah, it's a year.
So you got a lot of time to plan.
Yes, but it's still going to be a first come, first serve basis, and it will, when the dates are secured, there will be a deadline for making reservations to where we lock in the dates, and there will be no refunds because we're taking the whole campground. And if you cancel, we have already reserved the campground, so we're going to be paying it up front.
Yeah, basically we're paying to rent the campground out for those couple days, and then everybody who's going to come is going to pay.
You mean a week?
Well, I thought like 5 to 7 days, 5 days, I think.
Yeah, but it's going to be a flat rate for the whole week, whether you stay 2 days or 5 days.
We'll figure all of that out. We have a year to figure that out.
Yeah.
We have a year to figure
Anyway,
it out.
it's exciting news. I happen to know a guy who owns a campground, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
So anyway,
we'll figure it all out because I don't know if I'm completely on with that. So are you on your way there, or are you already there?
Journey to North Carolina.
I know. I'm so happy for you.
How's the weather?
Things just didn't work out for me to be in North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
That would be a bad day.
Both diesel batteries dead is expensive.
Hey, Texas Family Camping. So there's a couple people, this is the first time that they have been in here. So if you're new here, put a 1, and then that lets my moderators know that they can go ahead and then they can drop your link. And so everybody can connect with everybody.
Oh, Sherry's getting a phone call from family members. And I'll keep scanning here.
Yeah.
All right. Designs by CAD Pro is a first-time visitor
online right now.
So, welcome. We're so glad you're here.
What
does that mean? Designs by CAD Pro.
Okay.
You're making some things.
Right, I'll give you a call in a few minutes. Love you too. Bye. Designs by CAD Pro is an art.
Okay, Sherry knows that. I didn't.
Yep, art. Oh my goodness. Got 18 in the house. At least that's what StreamYard's saying.
Sweet. Yes, Traveling Robert is super sweet. Because Forever Best Friend says Robert is super sweet. He really is. I have said it in the past that he's better in person than what you see on the YouTube channel. Super sweet, humble man, very generous and gracious.
And Daydream, it wouldn't be that far for you because it's not down near us. It's more north central.
It's northwest of Gainesville.
Yeah, so it's northern part of Florida. So it
Yeah.
wouldn't be as bad for you to come.
I know it's hard to spell Itchituckney.
It's Itchy Springs.
Itchituckney.
Let's call it Itchy Springs. Hey, Sue.
But if you look on our YouTube channel, we have a video from Itchituckney Springs.
Yeah, he really is.
Itchituckney is ICHE Tuckney, Tucknee, Itchituckney.
Yeah, kind of how it's spelled and sounds about the same.
It took me a long time to figure out how to say that.
Traveling Robert's fun to drink with. Just saying, he's a very nice guy. He is a very nice guy.
He's entertaining when he gets a little buzz going. He gets what is it called? Liquid courage. When he goes to, to a restaurant or something and he's not real happy, it's funny to watch him when he has a little buzz going.
That's cool.
What was that? I missed it.
They're working with a campground in North Carolina for a 2021 hangout for
cool.
like a dog.
Enjoy that.
Yeah.
That's great.
So you're living in North Carolina now. Wow, awesome. I guess I got to go on Facebook more often. I haven't seen any of that, but I'm not on Facebook as much as I used to be.
We did not get really any storms. We did get, like feeder band stuff, but it was like the tail end of the feeder band. So it really wasn't any kind of an intensity to them at all.
Yeah, like little wind gusts.
Actually weaker than our normal thunderstorms, just passing showers. Mm-hmm. I didn't even hear any thunder.
We had more over the weekend when we were camping over the weekend than we did.
Oh, yeah. When we were camping at Long Point is when we got more.
Yeah, it was very windy.
We got some serious stuff over there.
Yeah, it was really windy. And we were right on the water, too.
I just forgot about that. Yeah, on last Saturday, Friday night and Saturday, and then Sunday.
Because that was when it was still coming across the south part of Florida.
Right, it was on the East Coast, actually.
It was coming up underneath.
Yeah. And actually, it hit near where we are going for Christmas. It hit near Destin. And we're heading toward Destin right after Christmas. Matter of fact, we're going to be traveling on Christmas Day and camping at Itchituckney Springs Campground on Christmas Day, heading to the Panhandle for a visit to Destin, Florida. And then we'll turn around and hit the Florida Caverns on New Year's. We'll get the Florida Caverns. And then on our way back, the 5th of January, 2021, we'll be back at Itchituckney on our way back home.
Yeah, Cap just happens to be kind of like the path. So we spread it out by 2. We added 2 days to the beginning and the end, so that way we didn't have to drive the whole thing. Right,
a straight drive would have been about 6.5, 7 hours. Really.
Last time we went to South Carolina, we actually were staying in Savannah. Was that when we went? We drove over.
Okay, technically yes. Yeah, we went to Savannah and we crossed that bridge that goes into South Carolina. And then we did a U-turn.
We got into South Carolina. Yeah.
And turned around.
Georgia, South Carolina. Georgia, South Carolina.
Yeah. And my sister lived, I think she was in North Carolina. I'm not sure. But I used to go through South Carolina going to West Virginia to go to Snow Mountain Resort. Snow skiing and stuff. So I'd go through South Carolina, and I loved it when you got to the border of South Carolina.
Thank you, CAD Pro.
Because you was on the side of a mountain. Very cool.
Yep. So if anybody, I'm not sure, I'm scrolling through. If anybody can put in a link for Designs by CAD Pro. I don't think Vern's ever made it to my live because she said I finally caught you live.
That's right.
So if we could post her link. There was Wicked earlier.
Vern's junk closet. What's in Vern's junk closet?
Vern is awesome. Vern does drop the link days where she's part of like a group of 7. Mm-hmm. And every day somebody's doing it. You can go in there and you meet people, and then you have wonderful people showing up for your lives and watching your videos. And
cool.
They're like, they're pretty awesome.
I have to share how blessed we are and happy we are to have people here chatting with us. It's our pleasure to have it. It brings joy to our hearts to hang out with all you people.
Hi, living in our now.
So thank you so much for doing that. We appreciate it. I remember when we started this channel and did our first live, we were just so happy to have 2 people. It was great. So we're overjoyed.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good. So living in our now, I believe this is probably the first time that you guys have been here.
looks like it.
So if somebody could please post their link.
Papa
and then of
Drew.
course, all of my moderators, please post your links.
Papa Drew always have something, right? You always got some stories, right?
Papa Drew has a lot of stories.
I'm so happy most of our stories don't have a lot of mishaps so far.
No.
So far, but we haven't been RVing long enough. You know, I had some mishaps from my old camper. I was driving to the Keys, and part of the camper siding blew off, and the wood behind it was rotted wood, so the wood behind it was blowing off too.
That's a big uh-oh.
Yeah, and I had to stop. It was on I-75 going to the Keys, and thankfully I had some wood screws, a screw gun, and a ladder. So I was able to put the camper back together on the side of I-75.
I was telling somebody they were talking about putting air conditioners in their tents, and their tent caved in. And I was like, "Your family, that's what you've done. That's what you guys."
I never did it, but my
your brother's
done it.
Yeah,
with the AC in the Keys. I never did that.
Beach camping for Thanksgiving. We did that last year.
Yeah, we were at Anastasia,
so St. Augustine.
Mm-hmm. And we're going back.
We are, but we don't have any plans this year for camping over Thanksgiving.
No, there was a trip the week before Thanksgiving for Central Florida Grand Design owners. But I don't know. Don't know if we're going to go. Grand Design owners in Central Florida.
You love Destin. I've never been to Destin.
Destin is amazing.
I've never been to the Panhandle. So I'm really
It's been over 20 years since I've been to Destin.
Really
and it was
excited.
Beautiful.
It
was a tourist typey and military type town with lots of fishing charters, which is kind of cool.
Living in our now, smoking a turkey now.
Wow, nice. Very nice.
Oh, Papa Drew, you just want to give Bob a hug. It's okay. The Outer Banks do rock. But you know what? I lived there. And I lived there for a year. And they are absolutely amazing and beautiful. And I couldn't handle the winter. And I couldn't handle being that far away from my family. I moved there by myself and I didn't know a soul. And the winters, once it starts getting chilly, it's wet and it's rainy and it's gray. And it's very windy. But the summers are beautiful. And the winters were beautiful too in their own kind of way. Thank you guys for posting some links.
Thanks, Ford Man, for your comments. We're so glad you're here. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Ford Man, let's see. Hold on. Happily Ever Hank says, "You guys rock. Thank you for having us." You're welcome.
We'll see.
We enjoy having you.
We'll watch your premiere in a little bit.
We're looking forward to your premiere. Yeah, I had a sensor bat on my truck for the door. So the back door sensor is not sensing when it's closed. So it's saying my door is ajar. Doesn't look like a jar, but this
looks like a door.
Says it's a door. The door is ajar.
It's a door.
So I took it in and had some other maintenance done, which was very expensive by the Ford dealership. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And
Kenneth, we need you around here.
And yeah, I need to regen my particulate filter, which on some Fords you can do it on your own, and this one, of course, you can't. Then anyway, the sensor where it tells you that your door is closed is built into an all-in-one mechanism. So the whole mechanism to be installed was, they're telling me $300+. And I'm like, nah, I'll go buy that and install it myself. So
was that from the hurricane, Gary? Wow. Yeah, you don't want to mess with them. They are pretty mighty and powerful. Oh, thank you, Ford Man. You need to come. You need to get all your certifications and get yourself all ready, and you can come work on our Ford.
You don't need your certifications.
Just come work on our Ford. You get accustomed to diesel because
Oh
we have diesel.
I know how to work on them. I just don't have the electronic boxes and the computer stuff.
Yeah.
And that's expensive. You know, you got to pay
Yeah.
like $300 or $400 for that stuff. And it's always being outdated, right? Because the new ones come out and you need a new one, new computer.
Oh. Oh, slap. I lost the trim.
Yeah, this siding that I lost, I didn't lose the siding. It was flapping, like you said. It was literally on one side, it was about 15% of the RV was flapping in the wind. And part of the storage door, because the storage door was hinged to the exterior siding or whatever, that storage door was flapping too. So
Yeah.
I had to flap it back and screw it back with about 25, 35 wood screws to hold it together. But it worked.
So
Never had another problem.
Yeah, Victoria and I used to go camping. We tent camped. We tent camped in a tropical storm. A river flowed underneath their tent.
Yeah, my sister had a problem like that once.
I spent the night one time in our expedition because
Yeah,
we would set those tents up pretty good.
Me and my sister camped at Jekyll Island once, and I was prepared. She wasn't. I had an air mattress. I had tarps over my tent, and it stormed, and everything in her tent got soaking wet. And
you stayed good.
I was good. I was on top of an air mattress. So yeah, I've been in that situation with a bad storm in a tent.
That's a long time, Papa Drew. How long have you had your RC one? You've had your RC one for a long time.
My RC channel?
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's been, but I would say it's 7 years.
Yeah.
Something like that. And it was a hobby thing.
Yeah.
It's not a serious channel because I had other distractions and other priorities in life. Now, I was a serious hobbyist, but I was doing so many things. Now, if I get a homestead and a place to store my RCs, I would probably, get back into it more. Like I saw a jet today I wanted. It was really
living in or now, the moderators have to do that, and they will post your link.
Yeah, so
probably a lot of rich people do live there. So that's the one I wanted to hit. Have you been to Florida Caverns? Because that's something that
we're going to the Florida Caverns.
Florida Caverns,
along with Destin.
It sounds odd to me because I grew up in Virginia and we had caverns, and because we have mountains, so it's odd to think that we can't even have a basement here.
Yep.
But we have caverns.
Have you ever watched that show, How the States Got Their Shape? Very interesting because I think it was Alabama didn't have any access to the Gulf of Mexico till modern times. They changed the boundary so Alabama could have access to the Gulf.
You want us to go on at 6 o'clock? You got to tell us. So it's, it's 7 o'clock. We came at 7 o'clock.
You know that old saying, you can please some of the people, some of the time. You just can't please all of the people all of the time.
All over the place. You cannot find the things that hold down the basement doors. Like the little locky.
Never had a basement.
Well,
I've been to Florida in my whole life.
I don't think he's talking about basement like in like a house basement. I'm thinking he's talking about our RV basements.
Oh, the little twisty things?
Yeah, there's more humidity here than a desert rat. But I've lived in Virginia, and I've lived here, and I've lived in North Carolina. I've lived in Pennsylvania, and it's not any more humid than any other place I've lived at. It's not Arizona.
This morning, it was not humid. I didn't have any dew on my windshield. Nope. But other mornings, you can, when you drive, you hit the humidity, and it gathers on your windshield. It's like foggy and stuff. And if you're in a cold building and you come out, your glasses fog up. And, the women who have those hair things, the hairdos that can't handle humidity, they just get curled up.
Yeah.
So
mine just goes.
yeah, for me, working outside, though some of the worst times to work would be mostly when people think is the best time to work. So from like 8 to 10 in the
Yeah.
morning is the most humid, hot it is. It's hotter in the afternoon, extreme hot, but it's not as humid as it is between 8 and 10 because you got the dew that's on the ground that's evaporating.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, it just soaks you if you're working outside. It's a heavy weight and a miserable.
I bet. So have you posted anything on Facebook? Do I have to look on there because I haven't seen anything on there about you and y'all. I knew you had the house. I knew you were moving, but I didn't know. I haven't seen any pictures.
Yeah, Papa Drew, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know where to get them. I've never had to buy
Like
them.
a wing nut thing.
Yeah. I've never had to buy them. I'm a new RVer. So I've only been RVing a couple of years, 3 years maybe.
Yeah.
And I haven't had to do any kind of work like that. So I don't know. I would imagine if you went on one of the RV websites like
Yeah, see, I'm not either.
Camping World or something like that, they would have them.
That's cool. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of firearms, I was definitely thinking about taking Sherry to the range.
Yep.
Soon. I don't have any extra ammo, so I need to pick up some ammo.
Yeah, so where we're staying at right now, we're on the back end of some property of his sister's, and there's a community center or something up the road.
It's a museum, but it also is a voting precinct when they vote.
And so his sister today said she had heard that there was going to be some kind of protest, demonstration, march, something. And supposedly it was going to stay friendly, but she's like, but I got my gun. So I went and I checked and I pulled his out just to make sure it wasn't locked, or because we have it in a locked box, but it's not locked. Pulled it out and I thought, you know what? I probably need to at least shoot it just so that I know what to expect. Like, and we have a field here. I could shoot it down into the ground, like into the field probably. Or not, because he's giving me the look.
Yeah. There's a range in
he's giving me the look.
There's
like,
a range.
You're not shooting it out there.
there's a shooting range that we can go to. Not far from here. I just
got a text message from a friend.
Yeah, so
yeah. Oh, that house is beautiful. Beautiful. Doesn't look like a North Carolina house though.
Ford Man, aka Kenneth Oaks, said you can get a Bluetooth adapter that works off an app. Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, because to regenerate my exhaust particulate screen, you need to do a few things, and on some YouTube videos,
Linda Barker,
you can do it from your dashboard. But on my year of my truck, they said, well, you can't do it.
Yeah, apparently your year, the truck that you've got, there's a lot of things.
Got some special, unique situations to it. Yeah, it's one of those pollution control things that I want to get rid of soon.
So that doesn't surprise me that they would not like it.
Yeah, I used to do some hunting as a kid. Not a lot, but
we're good with gray doors.
Did some target practice when I was a kid. I took a hunting safety course they offered here with Florida Wildlife and Game. They offered it free, and I got to shoot 4 firearms, which was really nice. I got to shoot a shotgun at some clay pigeons, 22, I believe, a bow and arrow, and a muzzle loader.
Hey, RV dog.
Muzzle loader. They taught us how to carry the rifle while hunting and how to cross fences and barriers safely and what do you call it? Lay it down on the ground like a sniper would and shoot.
And I've shot.
It was great. And they taught you how to take the gun apart and put it back together and how to see a target before you shoot it. You know, a lot of people would just shoot at something moves in the bushes, and they just taught us how you don't shoot at anything unless you know exactly what you're shooting at. And they would put out some targets, like some dummy animals, and if they partially cover the animal, and they say, "Do you shoot or not?" Well, no, you don't shoot because you don't. It's just teaching you good, common sense stuff. Yeah, my brother's a firearms instructor.
Yep.
He's got a gun in every room in the house.
We're not going to Quartzsite.
No,
not this year.
No, we're gonna go to the Tampa RV show.
Yeah, we'll be at the Tampa RV show.
Yeah, the Florida RV Super Show.
Of course, it's going to be the weekend after, or the week after we come back from doing like 8 or 9 days.
Yeah.
Destin.
Yeah, we're going to be packed.
Yeah.
With stuff going on. Nice.
Clean to cook.
I would love to get some deer meat for making some jerky. I love making jerky.
Yep.
Definitely. And don't forget this Sunday at 8 o'clock, right? Or 7?
7.
I haven't posted it yet, but we're going to do a premiere of our trip to the Florida Keys. Not the trip during the whole 2 weeks, but our adventure getting there. And we had quite an adventure getting to the Keys. There was a little bit of drama there.
There's a little bit of drama.
A little bit. So
some of y'all know about the drama because
we posted it on Facebook and talked about it live on Facebook while it was actually happening, which was a bummer.
A drop by. A drop in. Oscar.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So yeah, this Sunday I'm almost done with the video, ready to upload it for premiering on Sunday. So has anybody got some camping plans going anywhere this weekend? We're not going anywhere this weekend. We went somewhere last weekend.
Yeah, nowhere this weekend. And yes, 2022 is a possibility. We'll have to see.
I don't know. There's just so many things that we want to do, but we don't have time off to do it. We just don't have time off. We
haven't had any luck booking our Keys trip for next year.
Yeah. We might be mooching off of my sister. You never know. Or we
might be tent camping.
We might not be doing the lobster season, maybe not. So
yeah,
we're trying to get I've been trying most all mornings to get a water site. I'm getting a little more picky. I'm not, if I'm gonna do 2 weeks again, I'm gonna do it on the water. So I'm really trying to get picky and get some of the best sites. So I'm trying to get the water sites. So I'm not going for the wimpy sites. Now I would go for the not so great sites during the lobster season, the sports season, because it didn't matter. But now if we're just going for like a vacation, I'm trying to get water sites.
RV Dog, are y'all at Sebastian Inlet right now? You got to tell us, because if you're at Sebastian Inlet right now, maybe we can meet up and have lunch or dinner or something with you over the weekend. Because that's not too far. We could probably meet.
Yep.
Oscar is adorable.
Sherry's going to be working, though.
Yeah. Our anniversary is actually Saturday.
Yeah, she's going to be working.
Not the whole time. I'm not going to get up. I have evaluation.
She didn't even mention the anniversary. And I'm thinking, well, we got an anniversary. You're working? Okay. What's your schedule?
I've been telling you, well, you said, what's my schedule? I said, I'm going to be working some this weekend.
Okay, I didn't hear some. No, I heard.
I'm working
all weekend. That's what I heard.
I'm working all weekend.
Moving on.
And I said, well, and then you said, well, what's the schedule? And I
said,
well, do you have plans?
Sherry, moving on. Okay, see?
You're not moving on because you're being mean.
I'm not being...
Camping there. We still decide on camping this weekend.
Don't make me pout and leave. She said I was being mean to her cat one time, and I said, that's not mean. Mean would be, you'll never see your cat again.
You were being mean.
That would be mean. It's not being mean when I move the cat out of my chair. That's not being mean. That's my chair. That's where I sit.
But you weren't sitting there.
Okay, but when I wanted to sit there, I moved him.
Yeah, if you want to sit there.
And you're like, oh, you're being mean. No, I'm being mean is you'll never see your cat again. That would be mean.
Nice.
All right.
You're at Salt Springs. Where's Salt Springs?
I don't know. I've never been there.
I don't think we've. I remember seeing a sign for Salt Springs.
We can't drive anywhere to get cooler weather.
To get anywhere.
There's no cooler weather. Matter of fact, we're getting a cold front this weekend. It's only going to be, the high's only going to be around 83. That's real nice.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully the 90s are done now. After tomorrow, hopefully the 90s are done for this whole summer because it's fall, supposed to be fall.
It's only September.
Okay, but it's fall. Summer is over.
But this is Florida.
Okay, but we do have a fall. We're not in the 90s usually.
Yeah, lobster season is. We like to go to mini. Mini season is like you get the first pickings.
Yeah, the mini season is where you do everything you can to get there to mini season because it's easy pickings.
Yep.
It's super easy.
All of the professionals aren't out there.
Yeah, it's real easy to get lobsters.
The traps aren't set, and they're not pulling them up out of the traps.
Yeah,
the traps are out there, but they can't pull them.
Yeah, well, the lobsters are abundantly where we know where they're at, and
Kenneth is going camping.
They're easy to get.
Kingsport, Tennessee. Someplace else. I've never been to Tennessee camping.
Yeah, we have a trip in 2 weeks. We're going to a park we've never been to. It's called Trimble.
End of the month, RV Dog.
And it is in Mount Dora. Those of you who know Mount Dora, we're going to be camping right there on the water. Mount Dora, there's a lake right there. And we're camping in Trimble Park. It's a Orange County campground. And there's only like 15 sites on the whole campground. And most all of them are on the water.
RV Dog, the end of this month, because we might be able to do something. Because Trimble is October 2nd through the 4th.
October 1st now.
Oh,
we just got another day.
October 1st.
I called today and got an extra day. So we're going to come in on the 1st.
That's our, I don't think you can. That's our list of all of our trips.
That was a very weak showing.
Well, it's like the glare.
No, it changed and you
Whoop,
go up now. Keep going. Yeah, there you go.
That's
all right. That's good.
And if Gary was there and he saw Fort DeSoto, it's not yours, Fort DeSoto. It's a different one.
Fort DeSoto in Tampa area.
Yeah. Happy anniversary. It does fly. 1 year. Coleman Cookstone.
Wow.
Ham and beans.
Yeah, I try to stay away from them beans.
When I first met him, he was like, "Oh, I love beans. I gotta have beans."
Yeah, well, when you're by yourself, you can.
I eat beans every day, and I'm
you
like,
can
no.
break wind all night long, and not bother anybody. But now you got somebody in there, you got to be real careful. Like, oh, can't be broadcasting now.
Whatever, you do it anyway.
No, I don't. I'm trying to be discreet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, this will be our first anniversary.
Yeah, and she's working.
You will be too.
Because I have to.
How much you want to bet you would be editing?
No.
On Saturday. You don't ever have a day you don't edit.
I can make a choice on special occasions, though.
And I can make a choice too.
Look at this.
What?
No, it wouldn't. Sitting on a cat is not mean. They like it. That's how they like attention.
Sat on?
Yeah, they like it. Like I was smacking his butt and he's sticking his butt in the air because he liked it. And she goes, yeah, he doesn't. That's horrible. Don't do that. I said, look, if he didn't like it, he'd walk away. He likes it. Look at him sticking his butt out.
Nope.
He likes it when I smack him in the butt.
Nope.
For a cat, if it's
okay,
it's those spots, they like it.
So Ocala is where Salt Springs is. Cool.
Oh. Okay, there's a lot of springs in Ocala area.
There's a lot of springs.
Yeah, we want to go to what? Juniper
Spring.
And
then what? The Three Sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Sue, where y'all are at, it's cooling down too.
Yeah, we're looking, like I said, Friday's supposed to be 92 or 3, and then Saturday it's going to be 83.
Yeah, Willow Grow is a cool channel.
Yes, love Mount Dora.
Never been there.
Yes, Traveling Robert did a video on Mount Dora where he took a plane to tour Mount Dora, a train, and a boat to tour Mount Dora.
Papa Drew said I had nice handwriting.
Yes, she does.
Sebastian, the 28th through the 2nd. So yeah, we might be able to.
I don't have nice handwriting. I have horrible handwriting. I don't even write cursive anymore because I can't even read my own handwriting.
Thank you, Roy and Becky. Beans on the Blackstone.
We don't have a Blackstone.
Cooking a bean at a time. We're waiting for our Blackstone endorsement or sponsorship.
We don't need it. We'd like to have it, but we don't need it.
Your husband broadcasts after he eats the beans is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yes, our anniversary is Saturday. Don't we all do that? We all multitask poorly.
Oh, yeah. Nope. None of that. All right.
That's
Kenneth
awesome.
Oaks, happy birthday.
You're 26 years old. You are a baby.
Wow. You're a
youngin'.
You're still getting pimples, right? Pretty soon you'll get,
gosh,
what are they called? Tags?
I have a 30-year-old.
Yeah, you're old.
Yeah, I'm old. I have a 30-year-old.
You are old. Or you have an old kid.
No, I have a 30.
You started young.
Yeah. Not that young, though. I'm just old.
Doesn't matter. It's young.
And then we both have birthdays next month.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be a year older next month.
I'm just old.
Salt Springs is around the corner from Juniper Springs. I thought I saw it because we passed Juniper Springs going somewhere to one of them.
Meemaw's Matter says the train shut down.
Aww.
At Mount Dora. Well, Traveling Robert's review of the train wasn't exciting.
No. I want to go see Mount Dora. Apparently when it's like Christmas time, the lights are gorgeous.
Yeah, I actually played in Mount Dora. I was in a band and we actually played on the streets of Mount Dora for Christmas. So it's definitely cool.
See, that's a shame that it was closed due to that.
Meemaw's, we have a restaurant called Meemaw's.
Meemaw's, we do. Look, we had another cat sighting. Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures. Hey, hey.
Wow. Cool name, huh?
Thank you.
Wicked Adventures. Wicked Adventure. Wicked.
Wow. So your birthday's Saturday, your parents' anniversary, and your mother-in-law's birthday.
Cool. Party on.
Party on. Our anniversary date is 9/19/19.
We would be partying, but Sherry's working. Guess we can't go out to dinner or lunch because she's working. That's right. We had our anniversary dinner last week. It was steak and lobster. It was good.
It's not like, okay. Elevator. Yeah, beans and then getting in an elevator.
Oh man, I have a story, but I won't tell it. About an elevator and
that's
beans.
what happens when you get old.
Skin tags, yeah. That's
you
right.
Still think you're 20? Yep.
I'm old, yeah. I don't think I'm 20 because if I do anything that I used to do when I was 20, it hurts a lot.
You dated a door and got to play Explorer. Papa Drew. What was the name of your band, Robert?
It wasn't my band. I was a part-time drummer. They always called me part-time, even though I lasted the longest of all the drummers. It was a church outreach band. We played Southern rock and roll and blues. It was called David's Not For Sale, and some of the music is on some of my videos. If you hear a video that has lyrics, music that has lyrics on it, that is from the band. They put out one album before I was in the group. They recorded an album before I was in the group. And we had other songs that we played and did other covers. But it was a great outreach band because we play at bikers things and we were able to share the gospel there. It was cool. We played for free. We never played for money.
Yeah.
It was free so we could share the gospel, and we loved it. It was a great ministry. But we didn't play church music. We played Southern rock and blues. And we had good guitar players and great singer and keyboardist. The drummer, he was all right, but it was a great band. David's not for sale with the number 4. They're no longer together because they went their separate ways. Everybody's gone their separate ways. But it was a pastor playing lead guitar, and it was a fire captain and evangelist lead singer. The head administrator of a mega church was a lead guitar player. The bassist was a business owner. We actually made the newspaper, our local newspaper, back in the day.
I was going to show him something.
Senior Sister Freebird. Nice name, Freebird.
I don't know if y'all will be able. I don't know if I'll be able to get this so y'all can see this.
Oh my!
But you can always look this up on YouTube.
Mullet Drummer. Yeah, that was 1991. I had a great mullet. Yeah, I was playing Judas Priest back before I knew Jesus.
I probably should get rid of that before we get a copyright.
That's true.
They let you play, 15 or 20 seconds?
Yeah.
What is that, Papa Drew? You should know because I saw you had. I think you've had.
I have an old channel that I no longer actually. I had it with an old AOL account, and when Google bought YouTube, I lost control of it, and I still have not been able to gain control of it. So I have a channel out there. It's called RC1 Robert. RC1 Robert, and it's old low def video. I've had that. Since YouTube almost started. Just stupid videos, snowboarding videos, all kinds of home videos, nothing interesting. But yeah, I put in there one cut from one song from my old drumming days. I was actually going to sell that drum set, so I said, let me get my drum set on video before I part ways with it. I should have never parted ways with it. It was a nice drum set.
All right, so that if you want to look on YouTube and you want to see that, watch that video.
Mullet Drummer
from 1991.
There's more than one mullet drummer out there.
Oh, it's not saying. It's saying we're internet issues.
Uh-oh. We lost it.
Oh, no, it went. Did y'all see that? I didn't post a link. I just said mullet drummer from 1991.
Yeah, it's a channel like I said, I don't even have control over anymore for some reason.
I'm wondering whether or not music did us in.
He probably did.
Let's see. Apparently we still are on.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking maybe YouTube knocked us off because it got weird. Ho-hos are great. We had that conversation's already over, Papa Drew.
Yeah, it's almost time for Happily Ever Hank's premiere, coming on at 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Y'all are funny. Yep. In 3 minutes, do we have a link for Happily Ever Hank's? Hey, Mert
all Gungor.
Hi from Turkey.
From Turkey.
We have somebody from Turkey watching.
Amazing.
I like Turkey.
We're in Florida. We're in eastern Florida, central Florida on the Space Coast where Elon Musk launches the rockets. We're right over there. We can see it from our window.
Bye, Papa Drew.
See you, Papa Drew. Been fun.
Thank you, Happily Ever Hanks, for posting your links.
All right, there's a link to Happily Ever Hanks to go watch their premiere in 5 minutes or less, 4 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Papa Drew probably would think you were nuts because it was a little nuts. I'll have to explain to him the whole. I'll have to explain to him all about the ho-ho and conversation. Thank you, Victoria.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll have to get you on here one time, and you can sit here and you can talk.
Yeah.
You can tell Robert all about our good old.
And Sherry has a channel of her own now.
I do.
She does her own artsy fartsy thing. Like a band nerd. We saw
like a band
the
nerd.
Band nerd thing. We saw Drumline the other day. She saw Drumline for the first time.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Drumline, because I was a band nerd.
I was too.
I played in the marching band in middle school, symphonic band in middle school and high school.
I played the flute, the oboe. I did flags.
You played the elbow.
Oboe. The oboe. Oboe.
Kidding.
The oboe, but I didn't like how it vibrated.
See you later, Meemaw.
Yep.
Thanks for coming in, everybody.
Yep.
I really appreciate you.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop off of here, and we will see you over at the live.
And Sunday, don't forget Sunday. We got another premiere coming out.
Actually, I will be doing a lunchtime live tomorrow.
Okay.
Lunch live tomorrow, and then Sunday.
Renee plays the trombone. Wow, that'd be exciting. I like the trombone.
I want to see a picture of that.
Wow. I love symphonic instruments and big bands and stringed instruments. I love all that stuff.
Daydream about nice things with a band geek too. Adios.
Yep.
Adios.
Drummer also, yeah. Yeah, when I went into middle school, I was a very timid kid. But when my band instructor said, I want you to play the trumpet, I said, I'm playing the drums. You can imagine me that I was probably 4 foot tall, timid as all get out, but I was not going to play anything else but the drums. So that was the only time I ever stood up to a teacher. It was like, he told me, you're going to play the trumpet. I said, nope, playing the drums. I was born to play the drums.
Yep.
Had a drum set at home.
Drummer.
Yeah, I'm not good at it.
About nice things with a drummer too.
I'm not good at it, but I'm good enough to keep a tune, you know.
Banjo.
Banjo, that's exciting. I love banjo.
Yep. All right. Much love to you guys.
Yeah, we'd love to stay, but we want to watch Happily Ever Hanks premiere.
Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. You make my heart happy. Seeing everybody here.
I'll see you on Sunday.
Yep.
Watch her premiere on Sunday.
Bye.
Thank you.